chain, see my jewelry really selling fruits, and they
non-adjustable dampening?
No.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of Project Driveway, brought to you by Project Driveway HQ, the Forester, Dopey, Blake, per usual, inside doing something, don't know. But we got some good mods, good news, some good weather. I'll tell you what, it's sunny. It's like 20 degrees in Melbourne, first sunny day I've had. I'm actually wearing shorts. Haven't wear shorts in like forever. We got some stuff to do before we head up to Sydney for Wheel Time Attack in about a week or whatever. So let's get straight into it. I finally got my replacement shock for the passenger side, because when I did the driver's side, if you saw that video, I had a look at the passenger side, and you know what, hey, it was pissing out oil, so I got to replace that. And then I need to adjust the preload on the front, on the actual adjustable end links. Then I have to put the rear end links in. I've got white line for the rear. The K-Sport ones fit for the front, so they're good. And then I've got to do an oil change, which I got some oil in the bag, and I'm sure there'll be other stuff. But before I begin, I've been doing some work, some panel beating in the last couple of video or two. I got this painted, but I was a bit low on the bog, so I've had to paint up the badges, which I actually don't mind. I don't know, maybe I'm coming around to being back to being a Toyota owner and instead of a Subaru owner, but they're just drying in the car. I painted them gloss black instead of matte black, so I don't think, hey, Blake comes out, look at that. So I painted them bad boys up. Still rolling on the stockies for now. So Spec Ds went in, no, I think the LEDs went in first, the Morimotos. Then I put the Spec Ds back in. Then I changed the actual globe in there, and then we did the indicator. So that's how it looks. Oh my god, there's a bee stuck in there. Ew, ew, ew. But I like how it's flat looking instead of the other ones are like sort of bulky. But that's all done, so I'm happy with the front end, even though like it doesn't look that pretty in person. But hell, so we need to get to work. Like, he's got an exhaust leak, that's what he's got, and he's got new stickers everywhere. And this is what you saw last week, the Forester, the GT Forester, which I like, full JDMs right now. Yep. Ew! Look at that. That's a bunch of bullcrap. How'd you... What? What? What's wrong? I don't do anything illegal. Yeah, roundabouts, mate. Roundabouts. Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
It's not the tyre.
I'm fixing paint.
Oh, okay.
Put your hand over there too. Yeah, no dents. It wouldn't be my car if it didn't look like that, huh? I like those dents. That's from Wheel Time Attack last time when I tripped and dropped a jack into my car. Literally I was mucking around with my car at Wheel Time Attack like 2016 or something like that. Had the jack, was walking with it, carrying it, somehow tripped over. I headbutted the door and then the jack hit the door as well, and I was like, you know what, I can't even be mad. I'm like, I'm just clumsy as hell. But that was pretty funny. Yep, boy, DB8. Ah, that's hot. That's hot, boy. All right, so we've already done it on the other side, so it shouldn't be too hard, to be totally honest. End link off. Pop these two from the hub, and then we got the ABS connector, which goes. Where's it go? Yeah, it goes over. Yeah, it goes over here, which we need to pull out because that hub's going to come loose. The brake line can chill there. Then I'll get on top of the strut tower, undo the 4 12mm, I think they are, nuts. Then we can pull the whole thing out, soak the whole thing, clean it, measure it again, put the new one back in, which is behind me right here. Got him. Oh boy, coming in hot. Pull that. This passenger coil is out. I gotta measure distance between this collar, this collar, this collar to the base of here, and then I can translate that onto the new shock when I put it all back together. So I'll do a quick measurement. So we got 34. So we go down to here. From here to here is 34 millimeter. So this point to this point over to here is 41 millimeters and a half if I can be bothered. But now I can rip all this apart and then reassemble it with the new shock, throw that one in the bin, and it should be good to go. And then put these measurements on it, so this will go in that same position and the spring lobe will be all the same and everything should be hunky-dory. Some bitch mittens for this job because these guys are pretty sharp from smashing with screwdrivers and stuff, adjusting them. Clamp down, yeah, it's not too bad. I think this is the right way. It's rolling away from me. Might have to smack it with a hammer.
Different color chains, see my jewelry really selling fruits, and they joking, man, know the crackers.
All done. Time for step 3, isn't that right, Blake? Step 3? Huh? Step 3? Yeah. Yeah, step 3. Step 3. Smoko, boys. Step 3 is over. Shit, I'm losing all my tools. Oh, new 52mm H-style shock is here. Beautiful. Time to reassemble. Blake's doogering away. This guy goes on top. Shocky boy, all back together. I took the other wheel off, I measured the other side, it was 42 and 31, so I went to those measurements, and as you can see, the top of the different measurements that were originally on that coilover. So they're the same as the other side. This guy is ready to go back in. Did a pretty good job. Everything's all tight, measurements all right. Just go slap it back in. Bumble has actually bought car parts. I don't know if we saw that last time. Oh, you got a slap? Midnight forever. So why didn't you give me one? It's alright. Yeah, boy. Talking about shocks that we just did, how about we do another set? Are you going to slam it? What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. I was thinking about
camber adjustment too? Damn, boy, you stepped up your game. What is it? Non-adjustable dampening?
No.
Wow. I'm still learning, but that's pretty cool. I'm assuming 32A.
Yeah, 30,
which is pretty
32 points, yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty much the average, 16 in each direction if you're in the middle.
Yeah.
But
I think it's 7 fronts, 5 kilo rear.
he's just rocked up and said, surprise, we're doing coils today. Lucky I've just finished the front one.
Blake knew.
Blake doesn't tell me anything.
I told him last night.
Blake does Blake. That one's all done. I gotta change my oil, and then yeah, then we can move on. Once I do my oil, I can help you out, but I gotta do my rear end links in between. That's all in, everything's all tight. I gotta change my dampening to suit the driver's side, but I can do an oil change right now. All the oil should be out. Got the goods. Blake hasn't really got many bricks or anything laying around because I got to do the preload, so the whole car's going to be down on the ground. The whole weight has to be on suspension, and then I can get under the preload of the adjustable end links on the front. Do that. As I'm doing that, Cam has been smashing out this coilover swapsies from the stock boys. He's going alright. He's learning. Yeah, so I reckon he needs to come up to here, but that's up to him. Slam it. Slam it. What do you reckon? Slam it. I gotta do this preload. Pretty easy job. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt to get to. I got a nut here on a thread, opposite at the top, and then a nut that has the actual thread in between. I need to undo the 2 nuts, which loosen it. Then I can spin the center one that has the 2 threads on it, and then I can loosen and tighten it until I find the center point where it is free floating. Then that means the sway bar will be in the middle of like where it relatively should be, and the preload will be the same. But other than that, today's gone pretty good. He's doogering away over there. Oh, hey, okay. Hey, you having fun, damn it?
Yeah.
Is it getting up there?
It's getting up there.
Getting harder, huh? Yeah.
It's starting to squeeze in.
There you go.
I think that's around about where I need to be.
Yeah, I think you're actually spot on, dude. Yeah. Alright, get your camber bolt in there. You having fun with the exhausters?
Yeah. I gotta take the up pop off.
Beautiful.
Not check if there's any more studs damaged on the block.
That's true. Did you have more studs?
On the other engine.
Oh, okay.
Gotta pull them out of there.
Fun days. This boy is being stooged big time because for the piece down here that bolts onto the hub, he's ended up with 2 driver sides, so they've just welded these 2 on the wrong freaking side.
And the
if you think about it,
and the holes on
so you 100% got the wrong one. So he's got that bottom section, he's got 2 driver sides, so he's just going to make it work. He's going to send me an email because he waited like 4 months for these parts, which is annoying, but we've got these bad boys to go in. Hey, get out of it, you Grinch! Alright, got the car jacked up. Been mucking around with it for a little bit. It's just been a pain in the butt to get these rear end links in, but I've got them out. There's the factory one. It's just yuck, it's poo. Look how thin that is. It's just rubbery in there, crap. And this is the white line replacement. So it comes with 2 bushes to go on the side. Then we go washer and washer, and the bolt and the nut that go through the low control arm. The top one, obviously, you got your knuckle, washer on each side to spread the load, isn't that right, big boy? To spread the load. And then obviously they're adjustable via this middle section, and then you lock it down with the top nut there and the bottom nut. Hey, we're putting the wheel on.
Put the wheel on.
Ah.
To the outside. And
Okay.
Drop it.
Okay. Let's do that. Alright guys, before I forget, end links are in. What ended up happening? Hey, there's the nut I was looking for before. God damn it. To explain it to people that might be a little bit confused about what I'm about to say, there's a difference in between this metal tapper and this one. One is a 1.5, one is 2.5. So in other words, One has a very fine thread, and the other one is a little bit bigger. What I got in my white line package, they were different, so I had to tap one to a fine thread because the stud with the ball is fine, and the nut was actually a coarse thread, so I had to tap it. But it's all done. The boys are still working on Damon's car out there. It's just giving them a bit of grief because the camber's all out of whack and crap like that. But we're all done for now. We're not done tonight, but we're done for now.
Yeah, your car's done.
Yeah, my car's all done. So that's going to be in this episode. So subscribe.
Leave a like, drop a comment.
And
Tune in to this episode on what we break.
or what we don't break. What Blake breaks. Definitely what Blake breaks.